It's time for High School Sports on the NCW Life Channel. Today's broadcast of High School Sports on the NCW Life Channel is presented by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Confluence Health, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automocha, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. Now let's go live for all the action of tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.
Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome to Eastmont High School as we get ready for a big night tilt, our second of 3 live broadcasts here this week on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel. It's the Eisenhower Cadets and the Eastmont Wildcats here from Eastmont's Gymnasium. Eric Granstrom with you here tonight as we get ready to bring you this matchup. Second time for these two teams to play a Big Nine match this week. Eisenhower coming off a narrow victory over Davis. Meanwhile, the Eastmont Wildcats were down in Yakima and fell to the defending state champions, the West Valley Rams. We're going to talk with Corinne Davis about that game on Tuesday and how the offseason was coming up. As we get ready for this one, it's 0-1 Eastmont, 1-0 Eisenhower coming your way next on the NCW Life Channel.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Our pregame show continues here on the NCW Life Channel, now visiting with the head coach of the Eastmont Lady Cats, Corinne Davis. Corinne, first of all, I hear you have some news to share.
Yes, so it's public knowledge now, but I am pregnant and we're expecting a baby in April.
Congratulations, that is so awesome. I know you went through some health issues last year during the season, so we'll cross our fingers and say some prayers for you for this one.
Thank you.
You bet. Well, let's talk about the offseason before we talk about what happened this week. How did it go? You guys do any camps? What happened this past summer?
This past summer, I would say the girls definitely got used to kind of what I expected. We had a lot more turnout for weights and open gym. We did host a camp here, Gold Medal Squared, and then I took about 22 girls to WSU for team camp, which was a big turnout, and they learned a lot, and it was awesome to watch that growth.
So you had some seniors graduate off last year's school team that you had here. Tell me about the girls that are coming up and those that are returning for you.
We definitely have a younger group this year. Both of our lower teams, C and D, are pretty much all freshmen. No freshmen on varsity this year, but we do have a few on JV. We have 5 returning seniors. One of them that can't play just yet, Britt Vaughn, with her ACL tear, but she'll be able to play in October. So I have a junior setter, which is new for that level, but she's shown up pretty well. We have a new new senior, I guess, from California that transferred to us. It's been a good outside hitter for us. So, and then a senior middle and a senior libero. So those are pretty good returners for us.
You guys went down to Yakima on Tuesday, and by the score at least, it looks like you played them pretty tough in facing the defending state champions. How did you assess your team on Tuesday night?
I was proud of them. We were able to take a set against West Valley, which was great. I mean, they haven't lost a set in a long time. They are almost a brand new team as well. They only have about 2-3 returners. I hope that next time we can take 3. I think we definitely are capable. But there was that intimidation factor of, oh my gosh, it's West Valley. I will say afterwards, the girls all told me they were much more confident being able to take a set, so I'm hoping that leads forward to the rest of the season.
Well, thanks for taking the time. Best of luck tonight. Keep everybody healthy.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Corinne Davis joining us here on the pregame show. We'll come back and get you ready for the lineups. And the first serve, it's Eastmont. It's Eisenhower coming up next on the NCW Life Channel.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires. You know, we've been helping keep folks safe on the road around here since 1952. That's why you can save up to $152 on a set of 4 select light truck and SUV tires during our fall tire sale. All with a service you deserve, but just don't find other places. Swing by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Welcome back once again here to Eastmont High School as the Eisenhower Cadets continue their warm-up sessions here as the two teams get several 5-minute segments to do different warm-up exercises out on the floor here as we get ready for this matchup between the two teams that finished kind of opposite directions in the Big Nine a year ago. Eastmont finishing with a record of 8-6. They went 1-1 in the postseason. Eisenhower finished at 4-8, and they lost their district play-in game. Eastmont winning the matchups between the Wildcats and Cadets last year, 3-0 in both of the regular season contests, but then it was that district play-in game that really got Eastmont charging forward, winning it 3-2 in the district play-in to have a shot at the district championship against West Valley. That was not to be, but as we mentioned in our pregame show and the talk with Corinne Davis about the game earlier this week, Eastmont was able to take a game from West Valley. That hasn't been done in a very, very long time. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here on the NCW Life Channel, brought to you by TC Slingers. If it's rock, bark, sand, or soil, there's no need for wheelbarrows, shovels, or rakes. They'll place the material for you. First for the visiting Eisenhower Cadets. Coming into tonight's contest, Eisenhower 1-0. They beat Davis earlier this week on Tuesday by a final of 3-2. Here are the starters. Now, Brad Ackerman is not here. We know that Brad drives himself to each of the games, even when they're on the road, and he's not here. I'm not sure what happened. Hopefully not a breakdown or something like that. But Michelle Helseth will take over the reins. She's assisted by Mackenzie Archer, Keena Blackburn, and Yasmin Mendoza. Here are the starters. The libero, first of all, will be Courtney Castle, a 5'6" senior. Also getting the start tonight for the Cadets, Ebony Johnson, a 5'4" junior. Tamia Allen Greggs, a 6-foot senior. Watch out for her on the front line. Addison Waters is a 5'6" junior. Keylara Baker is a 5'8" senior. And Evelyn Shapiro, a 5'8" sophomore. That's the lineup here for the Ike Cadets. The non-starters that will see time as well. Madison Peroni, a 5'1" senior. Also Hannah Rodriguez, a 5'5" senior. McKenna Helseth, a 5'9" senior, and Eileen Perales, a 5'5" senior. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Lady Cats, coming into tonight's contest with a record of 0-1 in Big Nine play, falling to West Valley on Tuesday. They're 0-2 overall after having lost to both Ellensburg and West Valley so far this season. The Lady Cats is announced by their head coach, Corinne Davis. She's assisted by Lainey Nelson, Megan Gehring, and Joe Gwynn. Riley Hoff, a 6-foot senior. Ashlyn Grasseth, a 5'9" sophomore. The libero will be Olivia Stanaway. She wears number 4. She's a 5'4" senior. Sarah Schwartz is a 5'9" senior. Catherine Loomis, a 5'5" junior. Also Riley Hirsch, 5'10" junior. And Elena Just, a 5'6" junior. Those are the lineups here for the Eastmont Lady Cats. The non-starters here tonight, Tony Nicolino, a 5-foot senior, and Sarah Peterson, a 5'7" sophomore. And of course, course, Britt Vaughn, the all-talented multi-sport athlete here for Eastmont, out with a knee injury that occurred during the basketball season a year ago. Britt Vaughn still on the comeback from that and expected to be ready to go in October. We did see her in the pregame warm-ups here. She was doing some serving and some light duty, looking pretty good as she's recovering on that knee injury on the right knee. She's a 5'9" senior. She's here tonight, but is not available to play in this contest. So those are the lineups as we get you ready for Big 9 volleyball tonight. It's Eastmont at Eisenhower here from Eastmont High School. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with more here from Eastmont High School right after this.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning has been proudly serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 35 years. And just as Dick's has been there for you, they have also been an essential part of our community, supporting local youth sports all year long and your Wenatchee Wild.
Thanks for your support.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning for all your support. Thank you.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your local, independent, trained comfort specialist. Call 884-6444 today.
The starters being announced here and non-starters for both teams as we get ready for this Big 9 volleyball matchup. We should mention one more the JV squad player who's come up to the varsity tonight for Eastmont to help out with Corinne Davis's needs. Brenda Calvillo would be wearing number 9. She's a 5'5" junior, getting a bump up to varsity here this evening. Well, other than this matchup here tonight, as far as the Big 9 schedule is concerned, other games that are happening around the area tonight in the Big 9. Wenatchee's on the road at Davis, while Moses Lake is hosting West Valley. Coming up this weekend, none of the local schools will be playing. West Valley's at Ellensburg, Hermiston at Davis. Coming up next week, Eastmont and Wenatchee, the first match of the season between the Cross River rivals. We'll have that live here on the NCW Live Channel. That'll be Tuesday night at 7 at Wenatchee High School. Also, we've got a couple of Big 9 football games coming up next week. We'll tell you about that as we continue here on the NCW Live Channel. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. Also by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort trained specialist specializing in commercial and residential HVAC systems. Online at dicksheatingwenatchee.com. Well, we mentioned Big 9 football coming up tomorrow night here on the NCW Live Channels. We'll bring you Wenatchee and Mount Boucherie live from Lee Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl. 7 o'clock game time, 6:45. Grant Olson and I will have your play-by-play tomorrow night right here on the NCW Live Channel. And the first Wild game of the season from the Town Toyota Center from last Friday will air Saturday night at 7 on your local home for the Wild, the NCW Live Channel. At 7 o'clock Saturday night, Vernon and Wenatchee from last Friday. Of course, the Wenatchee Wild home this weekend as well. They'll play Trail tomorrow night and Merritt on Saturday. So get your tickets and get on out to watch some Wenatchee Wild hockey. And then 2 Big 9 football games next week. We'll have first the Wenatchee game on Thursday, and then Eastmont on Friday. I'm going to take a quick break and get you ready for our first service next on the NCW Life channel.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
National anthem taken care of. We're ready for volleyball tonight here on the NCW Live channel. Eric Grandstrom courtside here at Eastmont High School getting you ready for this one. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Also by Confluence Health, dedicated to improve their patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities throughout North Central Washington. So Riley Hoff, Ashlyn Grasseth, Olivia Stanaway, Sarah Schwartz, Catherine Loomis, Riley Hirsch, Elena Just. Those are the combatants out there for Eastmont. Cadets will counter with Courtney Castle, Ebony Johnson, Tamia Allen Greggs, Addison Waters, Keelara Baker, McKenna Helseth, and Evelyn Shapiro. On the front line here for the Wildcats, it'll be Elena Just in number 14. Her counterparts up front will be 6-foot senior Riley Hoff. And then also up front, Sarah Schwartz wearing number 6. On the back line for the Wildcats, Riley Hirsch wears number 10. You have Catherine Loomis in number 7, and the libero back there in the white jersey is Olivia Stanaway. Our officials for tonight, the head referee is Bill Lieber. He's up high on the referee stanchion. John Marshall is our umpire. The lines are handled by Sydney Pixley and Maddie Foster. Just about ready to get going here tonight. A lot earlier than we were Tuesday night. We didn't get the game started until 7:30 after quite a wild junior varsity matchup. Eastmont's junior varsity, by the way, victorious over Eisenhower here this evening earlier. Good crowd on hand. We've got the red zone off to our left as we look at it here. I'm sure going to be raucous as well as they're lined up behind the Eastmont bench. It will be Eisenhower serve. Tamia Allen Greggs will do so. The 6-foot senior waits for Bill Lieber to blow his whistle and motion to have the service. And we're ready to go. The right-handed serve from the left side. Good serve, low, but nice job by Eastmont getting down after it. Here's the kill attempt at the net by Riley Huff. It's in, and a point for Eastmont. First serve of the game, and a point to the Wildcats. Again, Corinne Davis announcing here on the NCW Life channel to the masses that she and her husband are expecting a baby, first baby for them, so congratulations. Service to the back line, and the libero gets after there for Eisenhower. Allen Greggs gets it across. There's a kill at the net. Sarah Schwartz will collect the point for Eastmont. So a couple of kills, couple of points. Eastmont up 2-0 here in the early going. The service for the Lady Cats by Elena Just. Right-handed serve across. Allen Greggs is there. And a reverse set, and they stay alive with Shapiro getting it across. Up front, here's the kill attempt again by Schwartz. Clips off the fingertips of Evelyn Shapiro and then falls in the hole in the pond. And it's a 3-0 Eastmont lead early going. The 5'6" junior, Elena Just, with a service again. Back line it goes. And the libero is there, Castle. And this attempt at a kill from Addison Waters will just go into the net. So another point to Eastmont and an error there on the strike by Eisenhower. Back line, Alan Greggs. It skips off the ceiling, takes an awkward bounce sideways, and that left Ebony Johnson searching for the ball. She couldn't find it. Falls in for another point. 5-0 Eastmont on top. First game, first to win 3, victorious in the match. This serve is low, and so the first time Eisenhower collects the points, it's on a service error by Eastmont. The Cadets trying to make a substitution here, as in comes McKenna Helseth. And back to serve is Courtney Castle. Castle serve off the side of her fist and heads right into the net, and a point for Eastmont. Substitution here for the Wildcats. Sarah Peterson will come in for the first time, and she will replace Catherine Loomis. Peterson will settle into the front left. Meanwhile, the service will go to Riley Hoff, the 6-foot senior back there, waiting for the officials to get set on making sure the scores table is up to speed on the substitutions. Jump serve, beautiful serve, and an ace for Riley Hoff. Not much anybody can do with that one. Alan Greggs went down to the ground to get it, couldn't get it. This service, though, is a little bit too deep. And we'll go over on the serve to the Cadets. 7-2 our score. First game at Eastmont High School here tonight. First service for Kilara Baker. The 5'8" senior will serve with the right hand from the right side, go down the right side. Nice job by Stanaway to clear it up. And a nice job finding a hole again for Eastmont. Elena Just spies that hole in the pond and is able to successfully drop it in there. Substitution for the Cadets is Eileen Perales will come in to replace Kilara Baker. Meanwhile, the service will go to Sarah Swartz. Swartz spins that ball in the left hand, approaches, but the service a little bit too shy of the net, and so it'll be a point to Eisenhower. And for the Cadets, Madison Peroni will come in for the first time, and she'll head back to serve. She is a designated server here for the Cadets, and we saw her last year as a junior. Now back for her senior year, and a dying serve, but Eastmont gets it. And the spike attempt, though, at the net, a little bit too deep off the hand of Riley Hirsch, and it will go over to a point to Eisenhower. They'll maintain service. Cut the lead 8-4. Peroni, the 5'1" senior, again serving from the deep right corner. And again, a dying serve. The reverse set, and a beautiful job by Grasseth to find the hole. Heads up plays all around for Eastmont so far in this first game. 9-4. The Wildcats lead it. Service will go to Brenda Calvillo. Excuse me, no, it's Riley Hirsch on the serve to Alan Greggs. Back line it goes as Peroni got it across. Eastmont having to survive this one. They do. And it's back over again. Wildcats set it up, and the spike attempt on the way and over by Peterson. And now the wicked shot by Alan Greggs. And that's something we figured we'd see quite a bit of. As Tamia Allen Greggs, now in her senior year, we've seen her since she was a sophomore playing for Eisenhower, and just continues to improve. And boy, does she have the height up front. So it's a 9-5 contest, and the service here by Helseth. Coach's daughter, you always figure that they have a little step on everybody else. Eastmont got it back over cleanly in 3 by Peterson. Far side it goes as Johnson had it. Now the set, Grasseth is there. Diving play for Eisenhower, keeping it alive. Alan Greggs goes back line. That was probably out, but Eastmont went after it. And here's the kill attempt. It went back line. Good. Riley Huff collects the point for Eastmont. Now the service for Peterson for Eastmont. Goes middle back on the serve. Chasing are the Cadets as they keep it alive and get it back over again by Johnson. Here's the right-handed kill. It's in! I think Grasseth got that one for the Wildcats. 11-5 the score. Each game goes to 25 until we get to a possible fifth contest where they play to 15. You got to win by 2. Service back line again, and that one's right at the net, and a heads-up play by Elena Just. That ball on the return had enough to reach the top of the net, and Just able to crush it back over. 12-5. Again, backline service, as it is Perales who sets it up for Shapiro. Ball goes out of bounds. 13-5 Eastmont. Sarah Peterson again continuing with the serve from the right corner. Backline it goes again as Peroni is there. Now Johnson cross court. Awkward swipe by Eastmont, but they keep it alive and they get it back over, but it's too deep on the shot by Stanaway. Good job just for Eastmont to get to that ball that was coming across with quite the velocity. Substitution for the Wildcats. Catherine Loomis comes back in. Meanwhile, back to serve for Eisenhower is Ebony Johnson. She's out there along with Peroni and Castle on the back line. Service by Johnson. Boy, that's a tough serve, and that's an ace. 2 bodies flailing for it. Grasseth going down on the floor along with Nicolino, and nobody was going to get to that one. Ebony Johnson pulls the Cadets within 6. 13-7 the score. Right-handed serve from the right corner again. Again, it goes back line to the middle, and Eastmont kind of out of sorts, but they do get the ball across. Back line it is to Castle. Now up front to Alan Griggs. The block at the net. Nice job. With a little swipe by Grasseth. Eisenhower keeps it alive. They need to get it across. They do for the far side. It's Hoff over there. Here's the set. Grasseth with the shot, but she was running a little bit too much to her right. The ball came back to her left, and she was not able to get a clean strike on it. So the point goes to Eisenhower. It's a 5-point contest. 13-8 the score. Again, Ebony Johnson doing well on the service. Again, middle back she'll go, and not able to handle it is Nicolino back there. Corinne Davis giving some instructions on hand placement on those balls, those kind of tweeners that come right in your breadbasket. Johnson again on the serve. 4 in a row for Johnson here. And this one hits the net. Unforced error for Eisenhower on the serve, and Eastmont will get it back. Also coming back in is Sarah Swartz on the front line, and back to serve it'll be Olivia Stanaway. The 5'4" senior looks over for directions from the coaching staff, and then her service crosses away and finds her counterpart in Castle to Johnson up front. The swipe up there by Shapiro. Eastmont with the counter now, but the kill attempt by Riley Hoff. She was about 7 feet away from the net, and her trajectory just off, and so it goes into the net and goes over to Eisenhower. Addison Waters checks back in for the Cadets, and back to serve it is Tamia Allen Griggs. Right-handed serve from the left corner, and that one's way too deep. Good conversation back there on the back line for Eastmont by Nicolino and Loomis to let that ball go. Substitution as the ball goes back to the service to Eastmont with Riley Hirsch coming in. The service by Elena Just. 5-point differential here in game 1. 15-10 Eastmont on top. They've led this whole game, and this one nearly thought about coming over the top of the net, but just enough of it to ricochet back into Eastmont's end. So a point to Eisenhower. The Cadets will have Shapiro take a seat, and back to serve is Courtney Castle. Castle, tough serve again. Boy, Eisenhower certainly has that, I don't know what you call it. It's knuckleball-ish. The ball looks like it flutters from side to side as it comes across the net. Hardly any rotation at all. If there is any rotation, it's a forward spin, so that causes it to die even more. Again, the service. And again, trouble for Eastmont, but no, they got it across. The libero Castle is there. Alan Griggs, and kind of a shoulder hit there by Eastmont. They keep it alive, but they're going to say that it was Riley Hoff hitting it twice. And so the point will go to Eisenhower, making it a 2-point contest, 15-13. The service by Castle. And that's good decision on the back line by Stanaway. You just got to have that back line in your head. You got to figure about the ball. It's coming to you. Okay. If it's mid upper arm up, it's out. But that's a lot of practice, a lot of playing time. Great serve there for Eastmont, and Eisenhower get it across. Surprisingly, after that beautiful serve. Here's the kill at the net. She'll go back line, will she? Peterson, that is. And here's the kill attempt, cross court, and a beautiful shot by Eisenhower's Addison Waters. Hit it with the right hand from the left side, cross court, and gets the point. And it's a 2-point contest again at 16-14. Now Keelara Baker with the serve. Kind of an awkward approach, but she got it across. Eastmont with a counter at the block at the net, but it will trickle through for Sarah Peterson. And a point for the Wildcats. Substitution for Eisenhower. We'll see Hannah Rodriguez for the first time. Wildcats up by 3, and the service goes to Sarah Schwartz. She'll serve from the middle. It goes back left. Johnson scrambling, and they get it across, but it will go out of bounds on the person who just checked in, Rodriguez. 18-14 our score. He's going back to a 4-point edge here as Schwartz continues on the serve. Goes back line to Alan Gregg. She just hit it, and it goes across. Here's a set for Eastmont. Grasseth diving play for Eisenhower, and they get it across. Eastmont now with a chance at the counter. Here's the set. The spike attempt goes back line off of the hand of Peterson. Up front it comes. Eisenhower and a block at the net. They get it to fall in, and nobody goes under the net. No, they do. After the hit by Addison Waters, she fell down to the floor, and her forearm went across the line under the net. And so Bill Lieber says, yep, you're under. Point to Eastmont. 19-14. Back Castle. On the return of the service, little miscommunication there. They do get it across to Eisenhower. Here's the set for Grasseth, and she finds a hole, beautifully put, as she looked and saw that nobody was covering the left front, and so she put it right there just inside the line, and a 20-14 lead for Eastmont. Again, beautiful job by Schwartz on the delivery of the service. Schwartz back line. Eastmont needs to get it over. Little hand play there. Beautiful job by Rodriguez to get down after it, but here's a kill at the net for Eastmont. Riley Hirsch. They are each taking a part in this 7-point lead. 21-14 right now. Schwartz, service. Alan Greggs on the return. Here's the set at the net, and the hit by Helseth. The return by Eastmont. Back line, point to the Wildcats. This time it's Sarah Peterson finding the shot at the net, getting to the back line and getting the point. Sarah Schwartz now with a service. I'm surprised I can take it a timeout here. Back line it goes. Alan Greggs, maybe a ball that was heading out of bounds. And now finally Eisenhower will take a timeout. So will we. 23-14 our score here in game 1. You're watching Big 9 Volleyball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Broadcast here on the NCW Live Channel, brought to you in part by Les Schwab Tire Center. Go online to leschwab.com to find a tire store near you, and be sure to check their fall tire sale going on now. Also by BioSports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. After the timeout taken by the Cadets, Eastmont again, Schwartz with the service. 2 away from a victory, make it 1 away from the victory. A tweener there for Ellen Griggs. She can't handle it, and an ace for Eastmont. How about this service continuation for Sarah Swartz? Her next serve, back line again. Ellen Griggs is there. Front line, and the kill attempt. It goes out of bounds, and it's out to Eastmont, and the point to Eastmont, and the Wildcats win game 1 here over Eisenhower, 25-14. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back, get you ready for game 2 coming up next on the NCW Life Channel.
What's your automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha pepitas.
A peach Red Bull.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653. You're watching Big Nine Volleyball tonight here on the NCW Life Channel. Eric Granstrom with you as we bring you live volleyball here on Localtel Channel 12, Charter Channel 19, streaming on our website at ncwlife.com. Also streaming on our Facebook page, I believe. Is that right, Malcolm? We should be on the Facebook page tonight. So we appreciate you watching some volleyball here tonight on the NCW Life Channel. No matter where you might be, you're home for local sports right here, the NCW Life Channel. By the way, tomorrow night's Big Nine football, well, non-league game for our Big Nine Wenatchee Panthers. They could take on Mount Boucherie out of Kelowna, BC. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock game time. And then next week, we mentioned a couple of football games on Thursday and Friday. Wenatchee hosting Eisenhower on Thursday in the Apple Bowl. And then Eastmont taking on West Valley of Spokane Friday. And we'll precede that with Eastmont and Wenatchee girls soccer. That's all next week here on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Impact Auto Sales. They strive to impact your life, not your wallet. You can expect a hassle-free car buying experience at Impact Auto Sales in Wenatchee. Also by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Call the Pro Shop to schedule your time on their full-swing S4 widescreen golf simulators at 884-4653. Plan your next tournament or event today. Ready to go for Game 2 as Eastmont won Game 1, 25-14. Service for the Wildcats. And we are underway here for Game 2. And Ellen Griggs just simply missed on that kill attempt on the left front. Tamia yet to kind of get on track here this evening as Eastmont led it early in the last game and now lead it here 1-0. Ellen Griggs on the return. Nice job by Johnson. I think we're going to get a lift here against Eastmont on Riley Hoff. She's out there for the Wildcats along with Sarah Swartz on the front line and Riley Hirsch. Elena Just Also on the back line is Catherine Loomis. The libero is Olivia Stanaway. Service is by Emily Johnson. Kill attempt. Nice little dink shot by Hoff. Johnson back line to Castle. Kill at the net. Blocked, but it falls on Eisenhower's side. Give credit to Sarah Swartz. Well, she came through with all the points to end it in the first. And comes up with the second point here in the second. Substitution is as Sarah Peterson comes in for Eastmont. Back to serve is Riley Hoff. Service. Back line it goes. Castle had it. Emily Johnson with a nice idea. Nice diving save by Hoff. Now the kill. Nope, a lift. Reverse set, and Eastmont barely got it back over. Nice job of scrambling there by Hirsch. Eisenhower. Peroni goes in the corner, and it's a point to Eastmont. Diving play over there by Eastmont's Olivia Stanaway, but she let it go. It's out of bounds, and a point to the Wildcats. 3-1, Eastmont on top. Again, the service by Riley Hoff. That is deep, and a diving play back there by Peroni, but she can't get it. What a serve for the Wildcats. Hoff. 4-1 our score here in game 2 tonight. Second Big Nine tilt for both of these schools in a week. Alan Griggs now to Johnson. Back line it goes, so they'll just get it across. Well, Peroni up front it comes to Just, and the kill is in. Sarah Swartz. It's the SS Eastmont ship here tonight, and Sarah Swartz up front. What a game so far. Off on the serve, tickles over the net. Swartz is there. The kill, it's in. Boy, when things are going well, they really are going well for Sarah Swartz here so far. 6-1 our score. The service by Hoff. Back line, and off balance shot there, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Madison Peroni. In survival mode back there. Eisenhower out of sorts, just not able to get anything set on an offensive rotation so far. The service, Hoff again, this one's short. Johnson, up front it comes. Here's the set, and Sarah Swartz, this one is out. Well, you can't get them all, but boy, she had a heck of a run here for Eastmont. Elena Just doing a nice job with the sets up front. So it will be Alan Griggs on the service as Ike trails at 7-2. Important serve right here. And it is across. Swartz to Stanaway. Hoff, and that just was not going to happen. That ball came down to her, crowded her a little bit. And it is service to the Cadets, 7-3. Alan Griggs again. Right-handed serve from that left corner. That one's too deep. There was at least 3 voices you could hear on the floor over there for Eastmont saying long. Grasseth will come back in for the Wildcats. Also in for Eisenhower is Keelara Baker. And the service is by Swartz. And we got a whistle. Apparently, Eisenhower was not lined up correctly. And so the point to Eastmont. 9-3 the score. Swartz. Back line it comes, and they say no. Bill Lieber says it was out. Overrules the lines judge back there. And the point will go over to Eisenhower. The Cadets, Courtney Castle will drop back to serve here from the right corner. Back line it goes, and a nice scramble over there for Eastmont by Riley Hirsch after it went awkwardly off the fist of Olivia Stanaway. It's a point to the Cadets, 9-5. There haven't been too many aces served by the Cadets here so far tonight. That will go down as one. Again, the service by Castle. Boy, that's a dying quail. Nice job by Eastmont Stanaway just to get it over, and trying to get over again, trying to get maybe the pancake hit. Doesn't happen, and give the kill up front to Madison Peroni. Peroni, one of the shortest ones on the floor for both teams here at 5'1", but she's able to get the point at the line. 9-6. Eisenhower coming back. Castle on the serve. Back line she'll go. Shanaway is there. Now up front the set to Grassett. Off the hands of Just. Eisenhower with the counter. Just is there. Now Hoff, and now barely getting it over, ticking the top of the twine. Sarah Peterson says thank you very much. 10-6 Eastmont. Wildcat service, Riley Hirsch. Left-hander, the only left-hander we've seen all night. The other night with Wenatchee and their match with Sunnyside, there was quite a few left-handed services. Good job for Eastmont. Now the scramble by Eisenhower. The set, Grassett, back line, Cadets, counter, good volley here. Little tip-tap across the net. Here's the set, Grassett with the kill, and it is in. Beautiful job by Eastmont. Corinne Davis living and cheering and exultation happening with every single point here. Service again by Hirsch. It is Castle with the return. Kind of a flat-footed set there. Now a little tap at the net. Nice job by Peterson to avoid going under the net. Alan Greggs tried to kill it. And here's another beautiful set there for the near side. Right hand from Peterson. Not to happen. Again, the set, Grassett tried to find the weak side. Cadets on the counter. They get it back across. Quite the volley here, and this one is going to tick the top of the net and go out of bounds. Just barely on the little bump by Riley Hirsch. Point to Eisenhower. 11-7 our score. Substitutions for Eastmont coming in as Tony Nicolino. Meanwhile, back to serve for Eisenhower is Keelara Baker. Trailing it by 4. Baker serve down the line. Tough one, but Eastmont got to it. They got it back across, and it will be a lift against Eisenhower. And so give Eastmont the point. Give credit to both Stanaway and to Peterson for helping on that point for the Wildcats. 12-7 the score. Eastmont up by 5. We're in the second game after Eastmont won the first game 25-14. Talked by Eisenhower, but again they try to get their rotation set, and Madison Peroni just can't get it across. So the point to Eastmont. 13-7 Wildcats. And the serve by Sarah Peterson. Peterson's going to go from the middle with the right-handed serve. It will go right down the middle. And there's Castle. Now scrambled by Johnson. They get it back across. Set up front for Eastmont. Grassett is there, and the kill. Beautiful set up front by Elena Just. Just right. 14-7. Peterson. Again. Alan Greggs, and it all depends on how that first return goes, on what the next two hits will be. Alan Greggs had that one come to her face. She couldn't do much with it. Johnson then flailing, and the point goes over to Eastmont. Timeout taken by the Cadets. We'll keep it right here. Our broadcast tonight on the NCW Life Channel is brought to you in part by Town Toyota, your automotive home to quality and reliability in North Central Washington. Also by Automoca. Visit one of their 6 locations in the valley, including the only Automoca with inside seating on 5th Street across from the college. What's your Automoca emergency? And by Jefferson, Danielson, Son, and Aylward attorneys, delivering quality and innovative legal services to North Central Washington since 1946. Online at jdsalaw.com. Eric Grandstrom with you here tonight. We're in game 2 after Eastmont won game 1, 25-14. It's a 15-7 lead here for the Wildcats. Trying to pick up their first Big 9 win of the season after falling on the road to West Valley a couple of nights ago, but they did take one game from West Valley, and boy, you'll have to check the record books. I think West Valley maybe lost 2 games in all of their 20-0 season all of last year. Eastmont continuing with the service, and it is Peterson. Got it across. Eisenhower gets it back over. Backline servers, or the just set to Grassett. Now the kill by Peroni. It's deep and out. Tough to ask Peroni at 5'1" to be making a kill at the line, unless she's got incredible hops. 16-7 the score. Peterson again on the service where she's been for a while. Finally puts one into the net. Wildcats will make a substitution. Catherine Loomis comes in and will replace Peterson. Meanwhile, it's Peroni back to serve here for the Cadets. One of their two captains along with McKenna Helseth. Peroni, rocket serve. Here's Just the kill attempt by Hoff. The counter by Johnson. She got it back over. Now Just again to Hoff, too deep. Point to Ike. 16-9 our score. Again, the service by Madison Peroni. Cross court, ticked off the top. It's alive, so Eastmont's got to get it back over. And Grasseth can't do so as it comes into the scorer's table here. Nice try. And that really kind of just gets you out of balance when that ball hits the top of the net like that, then spins and bounces and then comes over. Then it's like, oh, wow, I got to quickly scramble for that. This one will catch all of the nets and will be over to Eastmont as the Wildcats now lead 17-10. Substitution as Sarah Swartz comes back in on the front line. And the service will be by libero Olivia Stanaway. Stanaway's service, great one. Castle with the return. Off to Alan Greggs. Block at the net and point to Eastmont. Two bodies went flying in the air for the Wildcats. Hoff was there along with Swartz. They block it and send it right back in Alan Greggs' face. 18-10 our score. Again, Stanaway's service. Down the line, out. Nice idea. Change it up a little bit and stay down the line where you are on the serve, but just out. Service will go to McKenna Helseth. The 5'9" senior will drop back in the right corner with the right-handed serve forthcoming. Circles towards it, and it'll be a point to Eastmont. Tony Nicolino went down to a knee and just was happy by the smile on her face and the smirk on her face as she goes to the sidelines here, being replaced in the lineup. Just a happy accident there. Happy to get it back over. Service to Eastmont. Just on the serve. Down goes Peroni to Johnson. To Alan Greggs. It's in. Beautiful placement by Alan Greggs. He can't get it on the spike at the net. Then why not place it along the back line? That's what she does to make it a 19-12 game. Kilara Baker comes back in for the Cadets. Meanwhile, back to serve is Ebony Johnson. The serve on the way. Back corner it goes, crossing the way, and a little bit too far across as it goes out of bounds. Again, the whistle sounds to indicate another substitution as Sarah Peterson comes in. It's Riley Hoff on the service for Eastmont. That serve is deep and too deep. Good eye by Peroni to let that one go. As it's now 20-13. Peroni's going to come out. And she will be replaced by Addison Waters. It'll be Alan Greggs on the service. Tamia for the Cadets. Soft serve that time. Hoff is there. Now to Just. Now near side it goes to Peterson. Up front, Johnson goes across. Set the spike right side and a big double-fisted rejoice by Riley Hirsch after the point for Eastmont. Swartz on the service. Well, this is where she was last game and served it all the way to the end. But this one goes into the net. Unforced error on the serve for the Wildcats. 21-13 to score. Back in comes Helseth for Eisenhower. Meanwhile, it's Castle on the serve. Back line she'll go. Grasseth on the kill. The block of the net, but the ball goes spinning into the scorer's table off of the fist of McKenna Helseth. Eastmont with the serve, leading it by 8. Left-handed serve down the line it goes. Now the scramble for Eisenhower. Alan Griggs gets it across. There's Helseth. Just back to Grasseth, and she got the kill. She got the point. It's 23-14. Riley Hirsch on the serve here for Eastmont. Trying to finish up game 2 after Eastmont won game 1. Serve on the way. Alan Griggs, kind of a tweener. She got it to Johnson. Now cross court it goes, and not much of a chance over there for Addison Waters. Into the net it goes. 24-14. Eastmont on the edge of taking a commanding 2-0 lead here on the service by Riley Hirsch, the 5'10 junior. Has the whistle. The official says, "Come at me," and the service in the net. 24-15 our score. She'll be replaced in the lineup now for Eastmont by Tony Nicolino. Meanwhile, the service will go to the back line to Kilara Baker. Baker on the service, trying to keep it alive here for Eisenhower in game 2. The serve is deep, but the return by Hoff. Now they need to scramble, and they're not going to get a point there as Stanaway with the bump. It just went a little bit too close to the net, and no chance at all for Peterson to do anything with it. Point to Eisenhower, 24-16. Again, Baker on the service. Down goes Stanaway to Just, and an awkward hit there for Eastmont as the ball goes sailing to me. That's not where they want it to go. 24-17. A breath still in the mirror here for Eisenhower. Service again. Down goes Stanaway. It's going to be just over the net, and just a kill right there. Beautifully set up basically for Helseth, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Corinne Davis and the Eastmont Wildcats. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Weinstein Beverage Company, a family-owned business proud to support local high school teams. Find them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram, WeinsteinBeverage.com, also on the web. And by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. You're home for local sports right here on the NCW Life Channel. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for Big 9 football as the Wenatchee Panthers host the Mount Boucherie Secondary School Bears out of British Columbia. They are in Kelowna, BC. That's where Mount Boucherie hails from. We'll have that game live here tomorrow night with yours truly and Grant Olson on the NCW Life Channel. As I'm checking out our Facebook feed here, and point going to be going to Eisenhower on the serve. Let us know that you're watching us on the feed tonight here on the NCW Live Facebook page, and we'll say hi to you as we go. 24-19 the score. Again, the service to Baker. Rifle serve. Nicolino to Grasseth, looking for the winning point. They get it! Well, it took a while, but Eastmont finally got it. 25-19 our score here in game 2. So we will take another 2-minute break and get you ready for game 3. Eastmont going to go for the sweep. We'll have that for you coming ahead here on the NCW Life Channel. Don't go away.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires. You know, we've been helping keep folks safe on the road around here since 1952. That's why you can save up to $152 on a set of 4 select light truck and SUV tires during our fall tire sale. All with a service you deserve, but just don't find other places. Swing by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Welcome back once again here to the NCW Life Channel's coverage of Big 9 Volleyball tonight, where the Eastmont Wildcats have a 2-0 lead over the Eisenhower Cadets as we get ready for Game 3 here on the NCW Life Channel. Eric Granstrom with you, and our broadcast brought to you in part by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort-trained specialist specializing in commercial and residential HVAC systems. Online at dicksheatingwenatchee.com. Also by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. And by Confluence Health, dedicated to improve their patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities throughout North Central Washington. And also by Les Schwab Tires Center. Go online to leschwab.com, find a tire store near you. Be sure to check out their fall tire sale going on now. Hard to believe we're already 1/4 of the way through our fall broadcast schedule here on the NCW Life Channel, bringing you high school sports with football tomorrow night. We've got girls soccer next Tuesday, a couple of football games next week as well, right here on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel. So we are checking out our Facebook feed here, seeing if everybody's saying how do. Had to turn the volume down though, because I got my earplug into that, as well as talking to Malcolm back in the studio. So checking out that Facebook feed. We get all the lineups ready to go, and Eastmont off to our left, Eisenhower to our right. It should be Cadet serve to start this one. And back there to serve will be Ebony Johnson. She's on the back line along with Madison Peroni. And Courtney Castle up front is Tamia Allen Greggs. Also Keelara Baker and Evelyn Shapiro. Service cross court. Tough serve. Eastmont's there. They get it across. Back line to Johnson. Down to Castle. Back to Johnson. She'll bump it across. And a point to Eisenhower. So for the first time here tonight, the Cadets grab a lead on the first point of Game 3. That's their first lead of the night. Again, Johnson on the serve. Down the line she goes. Back line to it, and Eastmont's Hirsch was there. Now the swipe by Hoff. The counter by the Cadets. Peroni from the back line. Too deep. Evens the game at a point. Afterwards, we will talk with head coach Corinne Davis. Also grab one of the players here that played a key part in this one tonight for Eastmont. Good job of going down to it by Peroni as Castle gets it across. Now up front it goes to Just, and the fire up front. Let's see, did it touch a hand? They will say it did. So a nice kill there by Sarah Swartz on the front line. Eastmont knew it. The officials had to talk about it. Elena Just now on the serve for the Wildcats. Peroni is there to Johnson. And she'll go front line, and a little miscommunication, as I think calling for it was Baker, but then Shapiro came over, tried to swipe at it. The two collide. The ball falls down. Point to Eastmont. Again, Just on the serve. That's too deep. 3-2 our score. Zyke will get the ball back. And it will be Tamia Allen Greggs, 6-foot senior on the service. Right-hander from the back left corner. Cross court she'll go, and Eastmont on the return. It goes out of bounds and will be a point to Eisenhower. Riley Hirsch just happy to get that ball up and off of her hands. It spun, though, out of bounds once it got across the net, so it will be a point to Eisenhower. Evens the game at 3. Alan Greggs trying to do what she can to help extend things past the third game here tonight. The service. And back there for Eastmont was Loomis. Now they rotate around. The libero Stanaway got it across. Here's the set for Peroni up front. That's a hard kill. Just with it. Now the kill attempt by Hoff. Eisenhower kept it alive, but Alan Greggs can't get enough of it. And the ball will fall in a point for Eastmont. Red zone in full throat here tonight for the Wildcats. Sarah Peterson comes in for Eastmont, and as back is Riley Hoff to serve. She's got that right-handed serve from the left corner. Down to get it is Castle. Now the kill by Peroni, and it glanced off a hand for Eastmont. It will be a point for the Cadets. Ties it up at 4 as back into the lineup comes McKenna Helseth, and it will be Castle on the serve. She's had a pretty nasty serve here tonight. Just, and a kill, and it's in. Sarah Peterson rises to the challenge. Back in comes Grasseth, and back to serve is Stanaway. So back and forth here in game 3. Both teams have had a lead. We've had a couple of ties. It's 5-4 Eastmont. Service, Stanaway, Alan Greggs to Johnson. Now a flat-footed hit across by Helseth, and it goes off of a Wildcat out of bounds and will be out to the Cadets. No, excuse me. They're going to say it's out. I totally missed that. All right. So Stanaway keeps the serve. Cross court. Oh, what a tough serve. And that buckled the knees, in fact, of Keelara Baker. Don't worry, honey. That would have buckled my knees as well. She's a little embarrassed out there right now. That ball just, it fooled a lot of people. Don't worry about it, kiddo. Service by Stanaway. Again, nasty serve. Castle is there. The kill attempt is in. And a point to Eisenhower. Nice hit there by McKenna Helseth, this time finding the range. And it will be Keelara Baker back to serve for the Cadets, still with a grin on her face about what happened a couple of balls ago. 7-5 our score. Service to the Cadets. And she almost stepped across the line there. Hoff was there. Now to Stanaway, and a nice job getting it over on the run. Just a little bump off the base of her hand by Sarah Peterson caused the ball to have a forward rotation, and it goes in for the point. Hannah Rodriguez checks back in for the Cadets. Meanwhile, back to serve is Riley Hirsch for Eastmont. The junior approaches, only left-hander on the squad. Johnson. Now Castle gets it across. Back line to Stanaway. They'll set it up for Grasseth. The block at the nets. Cadets keep it going. Peroni, beautiful hit, but there was Stanaway. Now the kill. Back line it goes from Loomis. Scramble for the Cadets, and a block attempt. It gets into the net. Eastmont can get it back over. They do! What a volley back and forth here in this 8-5 contest. Down the line it goes. The set, Grasseth with the placement, and the point to the Wildcats. 9-5 the score. Service, Riley Hirsch. Dying service. Alan Greggs did what she could just to get a hand on it, and then there's nobody in the right front corner, so it goes for a point to the Wildcats. 10-5 to score. Wonderful serving by Riley Hirsch. Again with a left-handed serve. Goes back line to Alan Greggs. Now Johnson. Now that ball's by Peroni, going to go out of bounds, and another point to Eastmont. I'm not sure if it's the serves by Eastmont or if it's just the Cadets out of sorts here. They just have not been able to answer back on these serves. Service again. Alan Greggs down to a knee. Will try to hit it across from the back line. point will fall. We're going to get a timeout taken by the Cadets. We'll take a timeout as well. 30 seconds on our broadcast. 12-5 the score. Eastmont leads it here in Game 3. We're coming back next on the NCW Life Channel.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine-in style at Highlander Bar and Grill in East Wenatchee. Open 7 days a week, Highlander Grill offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine in or take it to go, our friendly staff is here to serve you. Reservations recommended for Friday night's prime rib dinner. Call for live music dates. Hi, I'm Shalane, site coordinator for Highlander Grill. Give me a call to schedule your event today.
Broadcast of Big Nine Volleyball tonight here on the NCW Life Channel, brought to you in part by Biosports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Impact Auto Sales. They strive to impact your life, not your wallet. You can expect a hassle-free car buying experience at Impact Auto Sales in Wenatchee. Riley Hirsch continuing the serve. She's done splendidly so far. Castle is there. Johnson now the set, and the kill attempt is too deep. Off of Helseth. She's trying to say it went off of a finger, but no, the officials do not agree. Eastmont trying to finish up the sweep here after winning game 1 25-14, game 2 25-19. Here's the service leading at 13-5. Alan Greggs on the back line. Rodriguez down to Castle. She got it over. Eastmont for the first time in a while will have to counter here. Grasseth with the kill. Oh my. (14-5) our score. As Riley Hirsch continues on the service. Only southpaw in the lineup we've seen for either side here. Back line it goes to Castle, to Johnson, Peroni. And that will get over the net. Peroni is there for the bump, the set, and Peroni gets it back for the kill, and it is in. A point to Eisenhower. I don't know if the ball was in. It was awfully close on that back line back there. I think it also may have touched a finger up front on the kill attempt. 14-6 to the score. Eisenhower finally gets the ball back on a service as Madison Peroni will step back. She can change the tide of things here. And a return by Eastmont. Grasseth, Alan Greggs with the stuff, but the ball's still alive. Alan Greggs again with the block at the net. This time it's going to fall in for a point to Eisenhower. 2 kills in a row by Alan Greggs. Makes it a 14-7 ball game. Peroni, service, jump serve, nasty. Eastmont, the ball hits off of the roof. That stays alive. Grasseth got it over. Here's the kill attempt. Little soft serve at the net. Push by Just to Johnson. Up front, little slap, and a nice job finding a hole in the pond by Helseth. And the point to the Cadets, 14-8. Well, we wondered if Madison Peroni could kind of change the tide of things here, and she has with a couple of points in a row. Here she comes again on the service. To the middle back it goes. Stand away there, Grasseth, and took a little off of that one. Helseth with the block, and then nobody around to help out. And a point to Eastmont. They lead at 15-8. Peterson now on the serve for Eastmont. Down the line it goes to Alan Greggs. She got it, got enough of it anyway. Castle gets it over. Just another scramble for Eisenhower. Here's a set by Grasseth. It hit somebody in the face up front of the block. Cross court it goes, and there, oh my gosh, Riley Hoff with a cannon. Ball, meet, face, ouch. Service, Sarah Peterson. 16-8. Eastmont down the line. That's going to be too deep on the service, and will be a point. Catherine Loomis comes in for Eastmont. Also in for Eisenhower. Returning is Evelyn Shapiro. Meanwhile, back to serve is McKenna Helseth, the 5'9" senior captain for Eisenhower. Nice serve. Nice job by Nicolino to get it over. Alan Greggs, and we talk about a cannon. Finally, Eisenhower is able to get it set up nicely for Alan Greggs, and she shows that potential of that 6-foot frame up front. 16-10 the score. Helseth again trying to breathe life back into the balloon that is the Cadets here on the road tonight. Little soft, and it is in. A point. Eastmont over there with eyeballs on it. They thought it was going to go out. Instead, it goes in, and a point to the Cadets. 16-11. Corinne Davis barking out some help to her team on the floor. Helseth, cross court this time. Going down to a knee to get it was Loomis. And keeping it alive and getting it across is Hoff. Johnson. Here's Alan Greggs again. The block at the net, and it will fall in. Thought maybe there was a pancake there, but no. Point to Eisenhower. 4 in a row now. 16-12 the score. Helseth on the serve. Down the line is Stanaway. Up front to Just. Here's Grasseth, and Grasseth can't get it over the net. Maybe seeing the large looming figure of Tamia Allen Greggs on the other side of the net caused her to try to change the direction there. 16-13. How about this comeback by Eisenhower? Jump serve across, and that will carry him off of a hand awkwardly, and Eastmont can't get to it. Ace! 16-14. Service. Helseth with the comeback. Down the line, and it's going to go out this time. Again, Eastmont right there with 4 eyeballs on it. And this one does go out of bounds. So finally the Wildcats get a point to get the ball back on the service as Ashlyn Grasseth will go back to serve here for Eastmont. And into the net it goes. So the Wildcats can't take advantage. 17-15. A little life, a little momentum swing in this one. Eastmont won the opener 25-14. They won game 2 25-19. Clinging to a 2-point lead here, 17-15 with Johnson on the service. Cross court, back line it goes to Stanaway. Up front to Just. Here's the kill by Hoff. Alan Greggs kind of backing up, two-handed. The ball went off of her into the net, and a point to Eastmont. Riley Hirsch comes back in the front line here, and that's been a formidable line here tonight of Hoff and Hirsch and Schwartz. Service by Just. Middle back. Johnson. The set for Alan Greggs. There is Hoff, but she's got nobody to help her. She went chasing after it. She knew she couldn't hit it again. And nobody else there for Eastmont. 18-16 to score. Alan Greggs will be on the service here for the Cadets. Get another point by Eisenhower here, and it may be a timeout by Eastmont. Cross court it goes. Down to get it is Hirsch. Reverse on the set, and a nice little soft serve there by Hoff. Now Alan Greggs gets it across. Almost could have been called a carry. Here's the kill by Schwartz, and it's going to be a point for Eastmont. Peroni came chasing into the bench here to try to get it in the scorer's table. Couldn't race after it. And another substitution if Sarah Peterson comes in the front line for Eastmont. Is back to serve as Riley Hoff, leading it by 3, 19-16. Hoff serve, back line, and Johnson keeps it alive. They need to get it across. They do. Eastmont, nice idea, and that's going to be a point for Eastmont. Beautiful job up front by Elena Just. Good idea. 20-16 our score. Broadcast brought to you tonight by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Call the Pro Shop. Schedule your time for the full swing S4 widescreen golf simulators at 884-4653. Plan your next tournament or event today. Back line on the service Alan Gregg's got it across. There's Stanaway to Just. Reverse. The kill. It's in. Point to Riley Hirsch. Our broadcast tonight also brought to you by Town Toyota, your automotive home to quality and reliability in North Central Washington. Riley Hoff on the service. Oh boy, that's a tough one. Alan Gregg's got down to it. Johnson now in front to Peroni. Peroni just blows it into the net. 22-16. Eastmont on the verge of a sweep here at home tonight. Hoff again. Ready for the service. Down the line it goes, and it's going to be an ace. Alan Greggs was back there along with Castle. They just both looked at each other as the ball hit the floor. 23-16 Eastmont. Service. Hoff. Alan Greggs to Johnson to Peroni. This time she'll shove it to the back, and there's Stanaway. Reverse set and the kill attempt. Alan Greggs is there. Scrambled by Eisenhower. They get it across. Nice job by Castle. Eastmont with it. Now they get it across. Peroni is there for the answer. A reverse set, and they got it across to Baker. Now Stanaway up front. It will go, and Peterson with the hit. Now Johnson back line. What a volley here in this 23rd or 17th point. Who's going to get it? Johnson into the net. Eastmont point, one away from the win here tonight. What a volley for that 24th point for the Wildcats. Hoff trying to end it right here. Red zone trying to feel it. Back line it goes, Alan Greggs. Johnson with the reverse. Now Peroni gets it across. Scramble. Eastmont kept it alive. Now Johnson reverse. And the kill in the back. And it's in. Oh, just barely by Shapiro. She'll be replaced on the front line by Helseth in a 24-17 game. Will it come on an error? Will it come on offense? The service. Back line it goes. Reversing it is Swartz. And another point to the Cadets as Eastmont can get it back. 24-18. Just like we had it last game. Eastmont was right on the verge for quite a while. Finally got it 25-19. It's 24-18 right here on the service. It's Castle. Middle back she'll go. Hoff is there to Just. The kill attempt. Back line. Alan Greggs goes to a knee to get it. Johnson gets it back over. Back line Stanaway. Up front it comes to Just. She'll reverse it over. And there's the kill. And there's the game. Riley Hirsch puts it away for the Wildcats as they win it here 25-18. Well, they certainly shut that scoreboard down faster than you can say boo here at the floor tonight. 25-18, I believe, was our final score for the final game. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Automoka. Visit one of their 6 locations in the Valley, including the only Automoka with inside seating on 5th Street across from the college. What's your Automoka emergency? Also by JDSA Attorneys, delivering quality and innovative legal services to North Central Washington since 1946. Online at jdsalaw.com. And by Weinstein Beverage Company, a family-owned business proud to support local high school teams. Find them on Facebook. Follow them on Instagram. They're also on the web at weinsteinbeverage.com. We'll take a break and come back and get you the coach and a couple of players as we continue with a post-game show here after Eastmont sweeps aside the I Cadets 25-14, 19, and 18. We'll come back with more after this timeout.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales.
Where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Welcome back here on the postgame show on the NCW Life Channel, where the Eastmont Wildcats have knocked off the Eisenhower Cadets 3-0 here as they win it 25-14, 19, and 18. Joined by a couple of the key cogs to make it happen here tonight. We have Sarah Swartz and we have Riley Hirsch. Well, Sarah, talk about your game tonight. You look like you were having some fun out there.
Oh yeah, it was so much fun. Everybody just played together as a team, and we won just through playing together, and yeah.
What about your serving tonight? That first game, boy, I'll tell you were on fire.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking, but sometimes you just gotta like ignore the crowd and go for it.
How hard is that when you get a few points in a row and then they call a timeout to try to chill you out, and then you got to come back and do it again?
It's difficult, but you know, you just gotta get it in. Yeah.
I want to talk to Riley here too. Riley, you guys get up on that front line. It looks like there's a lot of confidence between you and a couple of the other girls.
Yeah, it's really fun. We've been really bonded at the start of the season, so we're working together even better now. Just shut them down.
What was the game plan against Alan Griggs? She's the big girl up front for them. She's awfully tough.
Yeah.
What was the plan of attack for you guys tonight?
We realized that she hits angle a lot, so cross court, so we set the block inside more so that she couldn't go line on us, and we shut her down on the angle, help our passers out.
Well, that was awesome. Did you guys feel like there was any chance that you were going to lose things here tonight? I mean, the third game they got up on you for the first time all night long, but you guys still looked like you had a lot of confidence.
I feel like our energy tonight was just really there, and that kept us going up instead of down, which helped us when they came back on us.
Sarah, Riley was talking about energy. The red zone, I know, plays a lot for you guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, they help us out a lot. They really cheer us on. It helps us,
Talk about the confidence you guys have after Tuesday night. I know you didn't beat West Valley, but you beat them in a game, and there's very few games in the last several years they've lost.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We played together, and I think it boosted our confidence just a little for tonight.
Now, Riley, you've got Wenatchee Tuesday. Are you guys ready for that one?
I think we are. They lost a set to Sunnyside, which is kind of unexpected, and I think this will really propel us into our next match, this energy. And
Riley Hirsch and Sarah Swartz joining us. They had a key part of making it a win for Eastmont here tonight as they knock off Eisenhower 3-0. We're going to take a break and try to get their coach, Corinne Davis, to join us on the postgame show. Coming up next on the NCW Live channel.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill in East Wenatchee. Open 7 days a week, Highlander Grill offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine in or take it to go, our friendly staff is here to serve you. Reservations recommended for Friday night's prime rib dinner. Call for live music dates. Hi, I'm Shalane, site coordinator for Highlander Grill. Give me a call to schedule your event today.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frapita mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frapita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha Frapitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Welcome back here once again on the postgame show as the Eastmont Wildcats knock off the Eisenhower Cadets in 3 games here tonight. Talking now with Corinne Davis, the head coach. A really big team win, I thought, for you tonight.
Oh, 100%. Everybody did their part, and it was amazing, and it's fun when it's that way. It's fun to watch.
Good atmosphere here, too. I know the kids love it when the red zone shows up in full throat, and they were here tonight to help you guys out.
Yes, definitely that helps us out as well. The girls love hearing them out there.
We had both Sarah Swartz and Riley Hirsch join us on the postgame show, just trying to pick a couple that made a big difference for you tonight. The serving for Sarah, I thought, was fantastic, especially to serve you out in that first game.
Yeah, no, her serving in every time she served, it was amazing. That first game, she got us out of it. Riley Hirsch got us out of that last game. The last 3 kills, it was just, no, those two definitely pushed it to them all the way, and it was awesome.
We knew coming in that Alan Greggs provides quite a challenge for you up front for them. Big 6-foot senior. What was the game plan for you guys against her tonight?
Honestly, from what we've seen in the past with her, she likes to swing angle, so block the angle. And I basically told my girls, if she's in the back row, you serve her. And that definitely worked for us. She can hit, but just serve her. Take her out of the equation.
Well, and it seemed to really kind of rock them. Your guys' serving tonight never really give them a chance to set things up on the other side.
Yeah, that's definitely something we work on. I mean, games are won and lost off a serve. It's a free point if we miss it. So we work on aggressive serving, and they did that tonight. It definitely prevailed.
Well, here we go. Tuesday, Wenatchee. You all ready for that? Seems like the girls are ready to go.
I think they are. There's always still improvement that we can have. We'll see. We have that history of always going 5. We'll see what happens. It's in their home court this first round, so we'll see.
Corinne, thank you for taking the time to join us.
Thank you.
You bet. Corinne Davis joining us here as Eastmont takes care of business tonight at home to knock off the Cadets 25-14, 19, and 18, the final here tonight. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Thanks to Josiah Davis, to Marion Granstrom, to Dan Kuntz here on site, and Malcolm Whitehall back in the studios. I'm Eric Granstrom. Be sure and join us for football tomorrow night as Wenatchee takes on Mount Boucherie here on your home for local sports, the NCW Live channel. Have a good night, everybody.
It's time for high school. Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCW Life channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Confluence Health, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automoka, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.